What's going on, guys? Welcome back to yet another video. We are very close to 950 subscribers. So if you haven't done so already and you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. We're really close to that 1,000 mark, and that'll be phenomenal. But anyways, I'm finally bringing you guys Gravekeepers content. I had a lot of fun using this deck. Completely random, completely unexpected from my opponent. Um, the only thing that to me kind of sucked a little bit was when you're playing and then like the person next to you kind of peeks and he's like, "Oh, Gravekeepers," and I'm like, "Dang, like now you know what I run. So if I play with you on the next round or in a future round, you know what I have." So it kind of sucks, but overall it was amazing. This duo in general was pretty dope. You guys would see he has Android. Spy is just amazing. I summon Gale, cut in half, attack with Gale, and attack with Spy. That's 1,300 damage. I set a card. He tried to tell me like, "Oh, on Spy, I must summon Gores," and I'm like, But then he took it back because he saw that I set a card. So damage step was completely done for. Uh, but he caught himself. It's not like, he misplayed or anything. He caught himself. He was just like, dang, I kind of fucked up. He Phoenix Wing Blast. Pretty much. So he could summon Gorse, and I like, that's fine. I attack 13. I give him a token, and then I was like, okay. Uh, Second main phase, I I cut in half, and I'm like, I should be good. Like your Gorse is not that high anymore. And then you guys would see that I'm reading the cards because I just want to make sure I'm doing correctly. I summon that Gravekeeper. I don't know his name, but he pops, and I summon Armor Master. He's at 25. I deck Devi, and I destroy those because it's not original attack. It's just attack. And then he summons um the what's his name, Absolute Zero, and I'm like, fuck. Like, I wasn't expecting that. I cleared out his whole hand, his stuff. I get to see what he draws for 3 turns, which is really good. So I said, and then he showed me once. He miracle. I just realized that he didn't show me his second one. Um, Clears out my field. I set mirror force, and then I was like, all right. So you have a deep prison and a mirror force. I see that. I do have a heavy storm in hand. If you guys haven't seen it, I don't have to worry about Starlight Road or anything like that. I get Necro Valley. Necro Valley is just crazy good, man. Like you guys are gonna see in this match how good Necro Valley is. It's just good. He knew I had deep prison, so he wasn't trying to attack. Because I guess his logic is if he gets removed, he only destroys one of my cards, and maybe he wants to destroy more. But I'm not really doing anything either because I was like, I know his Absolute Zero is gonna wipe out my monsters, and I do have Royal Tribute, but I want him to build up a hand. I don't want to just destroy two. Um, you guys can see I'm building up my hand too. We're both stalling right now, trying to get a better hand. He tributes, destroys my Necro Valley. Because he tributes ID prison, so it was all good. He got rid of Necro Valley. I know his 2 back rows. So I'm like, okay, Heavy Storm, get rid of fucking amazing stuff. I don't know why he would set both, but that's fine. I said he passes. I summon, swing, deep prison. I'm like, fuck. The cool thing about about Gravekeepers is that you could play it pretty slow and it doesn't hurt you. He sets. I'm reading the cards once again. I return it to his hand. I set. I swing. He brain controls Book of Moon, bro. Book of Moon is fucking. This is the build of my homie. I just changed it like by a bit. Book of Moon came in clutch so many times. I Royal Tribute, clear out his whole hand, special summon, and he's like, okay, it's game. Book of Moon has saved me so many times in this match and the future matches that you guys would see. Crazy card. I'm glad that he runs two of it, and I'm glad I didn't change that. Really good. I was just like, wow, like, it's so. I knew Book of Moon was good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, Book of Moon is good overall, very very versatile. But I never really played it, and when I played it here, the fact that I could flip Spy, that big guy that bounces, um, what's his name, Morphin Jar, it's just it's too good. Um, the fact that you could stop a synchro summon, by um, Book of Mooning the tuner monster or whatever. It's just good, man. It's crazy good. Um, it's wild. So, anyways, I do Morphin Jar. Kind of sucks because he only had two monsters, well, two cards in hand, and I kind of helped him with by pitching his Mali. But I saw releases like everything, so I don't have to worry about malicious. I summon Tomato. I There you go, Book of Moon again, and I get to reset, and I'm like, cool, fuck your D prison. I get Book of Moon, and I get Morphin Jar's effect. He pitches, and I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Um, I've noticed about Diva Hero monster players, they rely on Absolute Zero a little bit too much. Like, I get it. A lot of decks have like that one boss monster, but they rely on it like a little bit too much, if you ask me. I Starlight Road because I got rid of it, and then he's like, yeah, okay, that's fine. So right now everything's looking good. I'm at 8,000. He's at 66. I have two monsters and one face down, which is Morphin Jar. I could clear out his field. I mean his hand. He gets Armageddon Knight. With Armageddon Knight, he gets Plague Spreader. Man, this match was pretty epic, bro. Like, you guys are gonna see, it's crazy. It's just he pitches for he top decks for Plague Spreader, and I'm like, okay. The reason why I didn't go for Plague Spreader was because Plague Spreader gets reset if he goes face down, so then it goes to the graveyard, not out of play. That's the only reason why I didn't do Plague Spreader. I should have done Stardust, but I didn't for some reason. It's all good though. A brand new hand. It's all good. We're in it. I could get rid of his Plague Spreader by attacking directly. Sorry for this weird angle. My camera fell. I don't have a tripod. I use like this like hand thing that grips to the table, and it fell. So I put it back, but I didn't really pay attention to like the camera angle. So I'm sorry. It is a weird angle. My bad. But we're still on game 2. I'm at 8,000. He's still at 66. I summon. I swing for 7. I swing for 14. And then he gets the boost of Necro Valley, so it's 2,000. So he's at 25. Absolute Zero comes out. And then he does Tornado, which sucks. He Kayas, but because of Absolute Zero, it blows up. Then he special summons, and pretty much right now he just took control of the whole match. He swings. I have to bounce one, but it has to be Kaya's because otherwise I get killed. And having Kaya's in hand that he could just tribute is overkill. So he wins round two. Unfortunately, he came back really good plays, pretty good player. We shook hands. I thought it was the end. I thought he had beat me 2-1, and then he was like, "Wait, you're giving up?" He's like, you won the first one. I was like, "Oh shit, my bad." He noblemans, but I guess he thought it was a spy, but it wasn't. I bottomless or deep prison again. Excuse the angle. I summon Kaiku, but he deep prisons. So we're doing a lot of 1-for-1s. He summoned Diva, and I'm like, that's fine. He swings for 2. I mirror force. Because I'm like, you're going to sink anyway, so I'm just going to mirror force. Fuck that. I'm not going to let you gain 600. He heavy storms. And I Starlight Road. He Solemn Judgment. And I'm like, all right, cool. You destroy everything. I said, we're both like top decking now. He summons Armageddon Knight. Gets his Mali, which is really good. And he doesn't search for Mali. I don't know if he had the other one in hand or he was just waiting. So he removes Mali, special summon the other Mali, and I'm like, all right, cool. I think he's just going to go for some chip damage right now. And he's going, I have back row. I summon Necro Valley. Well, not summon, but I activate Necro Valley. That way he cannot miracle or do any of those crazy stuff. He future fusions, which I'm like, yeah, that's fine. Again, I don't worry about miracle fusion. I do need to worry about this thing because if he gets summoned, then it's pretty bad. I go down to 14. I'm at 2200. He's at 4000. I summon this guy. I attack malicious for a good amount. For 13, he's at 27. He sets defense. I'm like, okay, cool. I summon that guy that pops. I tribute to get rid of that one. And I swing. And now I'm like, okay, cool. He does Tornado, but I Solemn Judgment. I'm like, nope. I need this shit. I'm like, you're not going to get rid of my Necro Valley. I activate his effect, pop. He draws a card Trooper. And then I swing. He's at 700. And Scoop Face because he had 2 Miracle Fusions and he couldn't do anything. GG's.